Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die, man? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Okay. Das kommt noch, was deine Frage betrifft. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. It definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written on blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Achso, ja, das hatte ich ja schon. Mir war nicht klar, dass ich das gerade... Das war, was das angewählt habe. Okay, da gibt es nur die zwei Sachen hier. Wir gucken uns mal den Trash Room an. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Right. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean. So... The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Well... Think about it. You're not going to tell me. Makoto. You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? Makoto. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? What? It's stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added. Correct. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? That's right. You didn't notice? Well, I'll just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Oh, the doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? It would seem... Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What, it was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? So... I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Oh, das war ja sehr hilfreich. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Oh, stimmt. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay. Ich glaube, das Messer kam aus der Küche. Ina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Dazu noch mehr zu sagen? Okay. Ich sehe es ja schon. Da fehlt eins. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set. Das ist aber ganz schön viel Gemüse. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? She was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classical drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay. Junko liegt immer noch da oben. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
Just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for crying. But she doesn't know, or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. That was pointless. Wahrscheinlich hätte ich das gar nicht machen lassen. Nehme ich mal so einen Trash-Room-Dingsbums. Dann habe ich eigentlich schon alles untersucht, was jetzt so vorgeschlagen wurde. Ich kann höchstens noch mit irgendjemandem reden, aber... Ja.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you were the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I... Hier ist der Trash Room. Wie sich der Raum immer erst aufbaut. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room, this is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask them this.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty? Vielleicht sollte ich mir mal angucken, was da so steht. Cleaning duty. Trash duty. There's apparently a trash room within the school. It's blocked. Ich weiß aber noch, wer das ist. Unser Freund Hifumi. I'm looking for whoever is on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you even ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go!
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why do you want me... Why do we want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something and no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think
are you
about this in a
talking about?
common
No,
sense kind of way.
2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
Oh my god.
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVZ figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join in my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Okay.
That was easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves the way out.
Wovon redet da? Wie wär's mit ich hau dir keine in die Fresse, wenn du mich in den verfickten Müllraum lässt? Whatever, please just hurry up. Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Miss Naegi,
Now
surely
it's
you
out.
weren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
Well, the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Like maybe a power wall.
Let's just hurry up and keep looking. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, is that...
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Eine Kristallkugel. Just like that Mina girl who was on a quest to find that one guy.
Was, wovon redet ihr? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. Ja, echt, ich meine, wer kann hier Kristallkugel abdamen? I should still be in the gym. Hang out myself. Shattered crystal ball. Okay. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
Burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Boom, boom, yeah. Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a bottom-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough to itself to figure out who the killer is. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
It's a pretty
indeed.
simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps it was the
fairy?
work of a fairy.
Ifumi, do you realize what you just said?
The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most
it should be impossible for the
suspicious.
incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burned clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nightly? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already
sure
knows you
of
did
it.
it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Let's just leave. Können wir ihn bitte hier lassen und einsperren? Ich glaube, wir müssten jetzt eigentlich nur noch mit Yasuhiro reden, oder? Sonst würde mir gerade gar nichts mehr einfallen zum Untersuchen. Der ist noch... What? In der Turnhalle. Erinnerst du dich, als ich meinte, ich hau dir keinen in die Fresse? Das war gelogen. Ja. Das wäre was. Hier. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No, I gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it.
Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed, man. He said it was unbreakable, man. So how did it break, man? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me.
Ich habe das Gefühl, er ist ein bisschen leichtgläubig.
He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it, man.
You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years.
Oh, God.
Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually, man. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
It's just too stupid. I cannot even feel bad for him. Wow, ja. Allerdings. Was muss ich jetzt noch machen? Vielleicht nochmal mit irgendjemandem reden. Ich glaube, sonst habe ich jetzt alles. Was gibt's zu sagen?
Listen to
You
me!
have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget B. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. Okay, das hat mir wohl noch gefehlt. Dann gucke ich mir mal die Nameplates an. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. Und deswegen, Christian, haben sie erst über das Monokuma-File gemerkt, dass sie in Makotos Zimmer getötet wurde. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Okay.
Seems
Something
like...
doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Okay. Vielleicht sollte ich mir nochmal den Laundry Room anschauen. Weil sonst fällt mir jetzt gerade gar nichts mehr ein. Oh. Da liegt was. Holy shit. There's some magazines laying around. No help there. Washing machine. That's nothing to do with this case, okay. That's Wäsche. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. Oh, cool. Monokuma-Witze. War doch noch mehr Wäsche. Oh ne, das ist nur Monokuma-Dingsbums. Was habe ich übersehen? The vending machine's still there. Also ich meine, dass ich jetzt so gut wie alles habe, um die Investigation abzuschließen. Nur irgendwas habe ich wohl noch vergessen. Vielleicht muss ich noch mit irgendjemandem reden. Ich glaube, ich habe noch nicht mit allen geredet. Ansonsten ist hier irgendjemand. Ah, du. To kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already just told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigation. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is
After all, where
very
was
suspicious.
Sayaka killed? Your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Ja. Was aber auch nicht. Moment, in welchem Raum war sie jetzt? Okay, in einem anderen. Ist hier noch jemand? Okay, das ist der Zettel nicht. Ach, jetzt weiß ich wieder. Ich wollte mir noch Sayakas Video angucken. Ich Idiot. Das hat noch gefehlt. Natürlich. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt, was bei ihr drauf war. It's a DVD player. Oh, Moment. Wahrscheinlich muss ich dafür erst die... Ich habe die DVD noch gar nicht, oder? Ich kann mich, glaube ich, auch teleportieren. Da muss ich da jetzt nicht wieder hinlaufen. So, wo ist denn das? Ah, das wird ein Ausrufezeichen. Oh, kann mich nicht teleportieren? Dann fickt euch doch. Dann gehe ich halt so dahin. Ist ja zum Glück nicht so ein großer, so ein großes Gebiet hier. Das müsste, glaube ich, das sein, was jetzt noch fehlte. Dann haben wir alles. Ach, Idiot. Das ist mein Zimmer. Da musste ich nicht nochmal rein. Da raus. Da. Ein Mülleimer, ne? There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, DVD with her name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Okay, dann schauen wir mal. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Uh-oh.
So,
blöde Glas.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started?
Ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Könnt jetzt kommen.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Im Japanischen macht er Upu-Pupu. Upu-Pupu-Pupu. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Die Musik. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save them for the class trial, where we can all reveal the details from Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know all that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
Let us begin.
yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death? I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. And Sayaka's all there. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move.